Are there scholarship opportunities in medical school? How do I study in medical school when I'm already in uni? Is life in medical school stressful? Do you specialize in different areas, for example, cardiology? Medical school is not hard. Medical school is not necessarily for the brilliant or most intelligent. It's for the people who can do their due diligence to stay true to the process. So in this video, I'll be talking about that. Okay, so you want to study medicine in Nigeria, but you don't necessarily know where to start from. So in this video, I'll be talking about that. So recently, I put out a post out there on YouTube telling people to give me their questions about life in medical school, about what they want to know about medical school. And trust me, the responses I got were very interesting. And in this video, I'll be taking you through the journey, even though you are still currently studying medicine or you are aspiring medicine. I'm sure this is a video you like to watch. And yes, this is a series and this is just part one. So please make sure you are subscribed so that you will get a notification when I release the next series. Okay, so let's get straight into the question. So the first question is from Bridge T-Boats 4549. Is life in medical school stressful? Well, it depends on how you see what stress looks like. For some people it is, for some people it's not. For me it's kind of but if you have a passion for something, I don't think you'd deem it stressful every time. Yes, it can be so, engaging and very time demanding. For example, like in the current phase I am, I have to be in the world by 7:30 a.m. and sometimes leave by 6 p.m. So yeah, it is very time consuming. So I won't totally define it as stressful, but I would say it takes your time and it takes your dedication. So, in as much as it might look stressful, many people have done it in the past, and I believe that that is not the first thing you should be looking at when you are planning to apply for medicine. Okay, so this person is asking, you can't have time for recreation in medical school? Yes or no? Okay, so I'm a medical student. I create YouTube videos. I have a tutorial, Sage Path University Academy, and I also do other things. Yes, you can have time for recreations. In fact, I feel like medical students are even the ones that have like do the most of recreations because with great responsibility comes great power to do, right? So yes, you can have time for recreations. And one of these days I'll make a video on extracurriculars in medical school so you see. So yes, you can have time for recreations. I have a friend that is, doing research. Your recreations can actually mean different things. Some people doing research is their recreation. Some people playing football. My roommate currently plays volleyball. That is recreation and is very consistent at it. So the next question is, do you specialize in different areas, for example, cardiology? Yes, we do. We do. Yeah. There's something we call clinical rotations, clinical postings. For example, now I'm currently in the department of surgery under subunit urology. Next week I'll be rotating studying plastic surgery. At my sixth week I'll be rotating neurosurgery. So it's very interesting. And we do rotate several departments. It's just to, and I believe that doing this will help you understand and help you, you know what you want to do at the end of your medical school journey. Maybe you want to be a neurosurgeon, maybe you want to be a GP, a general practitioner, maybe you want to be, a urologist. For example, I've been in urology for 3 days, and as I said, it has been interesting. I've been able to witness, several surgeries. I've been able to witness, speak to patients. I've been able to, you know, it has really, really just been an interesting one. And I feel like this rotation is one thing that most medical students do anticipate in their journey of becoming a doctor. And yes, it's interesting. So the next question Tibos is asking is, how do I study in medical school when I'm already in uni? So, well, different people have their different methods of studying, but mostly, especially when you get to clinical school, you study by observation. Most of your study is going to be by observation. So you go to the ward, go to the clinic, you observe what is happening, you observe what your consultant is teaching you, what your SR is teaching you, you know. And by the time you observe a lot, as you're observing, you are taking notes. So note taking is very important. So your observation skills must be there, note taking skills must be there, and as well your diligence must be there. Medical school is not, someone once told me, one of my teachers once told me this, and I believe it's very true. Medical school is not hard. Medical school is not for necessarily for the brilliant or most intelligent, for the people who can do their due diligence to stay true to the process. So if you can, I believe that it's going to be a walkover for you. Not to be biased, let me talk about medical school life in preliminaries and the preclinical. So in the preliminaries, your 100 level. So in that 100 level, you'll be doing your normal science courses like physics, chemistry, biology. So that one is what you have known in secondary school. So you are refining the knowledge and you're advancing in that knowledge. It's not tough as well. If you read your books, you're going to do very well. And your preclinicals is when you start the real medical school courses: anatomy, physiology, biochemistry, and yes, anatomy I want to shake you a little bit, and biochemistry as well. Physiology is actually very cool, but I believe that anatomy is still the most interesting of them all, and you need it especially if you want to become a surgeon. One thing is that there's nothing you learn in year one of being a medical student that you won't carry on until you die, and you always read every time as a medical student or as a doctor. That's one thing I've learned from this from the whole journey. Okay, so this next question is from Abdurrahman 01234. It says, are there scholarship opportunities in medical school? And he was asking me to expand more on the clinical postings. I believe I've done that already. Yes, there are scholarship opportunities, even right from your 100 level. And your college, let me not yet go to that. But from your 100 level, there are so many scholarship opportunities. And don't let anybody scam you. Don't let anybody come and say you should pay one fee because you want to get a scholarship. People do that sometimes. Yeah, just make sure, for example, there's MTN scholarship, there's Agbami scholarship. If that is still available, there's Chevron, there's NLNP, Bovas. A lot of these scholarship runs by that are run by banks, that are run by several agencies. Yeah, so there's scholarship opportunities, and yeah, you have to have a very good CGPA to be able to like get. As long as you have a first class or maybe a perfect CGPA, it will increase your chances of getting a scholarship. So please target and chase that first class. It's very important. And yes, another thing is that your college might also be offering scholarship opportunities for people that are not able to really pay their school fees or something like that. And some colleges they offer very good, very good prizes. Let me not call it prizes, very good money for their scholarships. Some can even be up to a 1 million naira per year. Yes, so I just believe that if you are intentional about getting something, you surely get it no matter what. So please apply and start preparing for what will qualify you to get scholarship from now.